Welcome back to this Let's Play of The Last Remnant. Last time we were working on increasing our guild rank for the Ring of the Forgotten Castle and I forget what the other name is. But anyways, the third guild. And the rank 4 monster is sort of a pain because he's another rare spawn you have to kill. We're here in Darkened Forest. The first indication you'll get whether or not he's up is normally there's a butterfly at this location I'm walking through. If there's no butterfly there, one of the rare monsters has spawned. There are, I think, 3 or 4 options though, so it's no guarantee. Fortunately, it's not too long to walk. And here he is.
Let's do this!
And he's a pushover. He's not a hard fight at all. He's just, again, hard to find rather than hard to kill. I've been doing a little more work off screen of just finding parts for my companion's weapons. Doing a couple of the random kill X and Y guild tasks. If you're interested, if you're looking at this as a walkthrough, they're just too tedious to go through on screen. So just look at the wiki.
Sweet! Little by little,
which we really
I'm becoming stronger.
We didn't get the drop that I wanted from him, but oh well. I'm pretty sure I already have that core anyways. I have a save here, so if I did need it, I'll just reload and do it again. These guild quest monsters, if you're collecting all those cores, the guild quest monsters are a good way to do it just because, well, they're a pain to find, but you gotta fight them anyways, and most of them are pretty easy actually, and it's just a question of running around and finding the actual guy rather than killing it, so you can just kill it quickly. But you don't get the drop, reload, kill it quickly. The wiki lists the drop rate on the splits at like 5%. It's higher than that. It's got to be higher than that. It usually takes me 2 or 3 tries to get the drop at most. And so if it's not taking me 20 tries. There are a couple other drops in the game that really are like 5%. There's, I think, inverted Terrapest barb and stuff like that. Which, I don't know. Someone decided that in order to get your companions not to be stuck on a subpar weapon, you must really, really enjoy grinding. Fortunately, most of the really high-end stuff is just magazine drops, so if you've been sort of keeping up on the kill X of Y, collect X, things, you have the magazines and it's not a big deal. But that's rank 3. And we've got 80 treasure chests for rank 4. That gets us the daily grand spider. We still need 5, but and again, this 50 treasure chest one unlocks a rare monster, DLC type monster that I don't want to fight just yet. So all that leaves us with is 5. I'm gonna save. To get rank 5, we need a demon blade, and fortunately, the Mermaid's Malice, or whatever it's called, Mermaid's Malice, can be upgraded into a demon blade. The only thing we need is Tough Killer Insect Husk. Necrotic metal you can find in a couple places. The weapon recipe 41 comes from somewhere in the aqueducts. There are actually a couple ways to get a demon blade. One of the other ways to get it is to have Khrynia just upgrade her weapons and just follow that path, because she will eventually make one. She's not going to make one right now, but the third way is to just continue with the main plot, and there's one in a treasure chest, but I don't really want to continue with the main plot because the main plot's really actually almost over. There's a couple more scenes, and there's like one or two more dungeons, and so I'm just going to go to the 6th path here and just kill the insects, the pest guys that are, I'll just show some of them to you. They're very boring enemies, but they will rarely drop that tough killer insect husk we need to make the upgrade. There are also a couple of rares in the 6th path, rare monsters in the 6th path, that is, that drop Dwarven Core, so I will probably try and find one of those while I'm here. So these are the insects here. But I'll fight them off screen. In just wandering around this area killing stuff, I found one of the rare monsters I was looking for. This is Jurupari. He's just a big demon. He's not particularly thrilling, but he does have a chance of dropping a Dwarven Core. So I'm just going to, again, the wiki says 15% or 5%, but it's a lot higher than that. Trust me. And the advantage to fighting him compared to a couple of the other there are I think about 10 different rare monsters that will drop this. The advantage to doing him, and there's a couple others like this, is that you always get a capture of him, regardless. So you don't have to get a chance of a capture and a chance that the capture includes the rare item. You just have to get the chance of the rare item, which boosts the chance that you're actually going to get what you're looking for. Yeah, there's nothing particularly special about him. He's basically just a big were-dragon. He does hit hard. I mean, he is harder than most to kill him. Oh wow, I forgot I cast one before. It is actually good for something. I keep on forgetting that. I've already gotten the 2 insect tusks I needed. They're not common drops, but they're common enough. And there are lots and lots of those tusks, so it's very easy to get 2 of them. Khrynia is also asking for 2 of them, so I'm wondering if she is actually going to work on building a demon blade, but I don't really care, I'll just do both. In order to complete whatever weapon she's working on right now, I'll have to go to the ancient ruins, which we'll go to sooner than later. Actually, I'll probably do it next episode, because there's not that much left to do, other than just stuff I'm going to do off-screen, just hunting down random monsters, otherwise inconsequential. And we'll bail with it. Why not? I may have to fight this guy a couple times. I'll do that off screen. Hopefully I won't have to fight him multiple times because we lose. That'd be kind of embarrassing.
Sweet! I must surpass my mother.
Only in death does one cease to grow.
art.
And we
What
didn't
a
get one.
glorious
So I'll
day.
just repeat that fight off screen until I get it. It's probably going to take me a couple of tries. And we're back. And here he is with his Dwarven Core. It took me 3 tries. Not too bad. You could see that the fight wasn't exactly a real challenge. Anyway, I still need to grab a couple of those pieces, so I'll meet you back in Athlone once I've got them. Alright, with that little adventure out of the way, we can run in here. Oops. I want to disassemble it. And we make a Demon Blade. And I'm not going to use it, but I'm also going to disassemble it because Khrynia will eventually make one. But for the short term, I want her to keep using her weapon until she upgrades, because if she upgrades, she'll keep that +1 she's got for her new weapon, and there's no real way to go back and get that. So that's just a lost cause at this point. I'll probably break the Demon Blade down. I might sell it. And we can hand in a whole bunch of new quests here, but nothing really important. Just more magazines, usually. Including the Daily Oarfish, which I need for a couple of my party members are requesting the drop that requires. But that puts me at rank 5 with all 3 guilds, so now I can complete any of the guild tasks. Now, whether that's a major improvement or not, I don't know. A lot of the guild tasks are, frankly, fairly boring. They just give you money and a special ingredient item called recipes, and those recipes are used for a couple of interesting things, but nothing super important. Where they become important is for the New Game Plus, where if you want to make sort of really good equipment early in the game, because all of your components transfer over. So, anyway, that's puts us at rank 5 there. Next thing we're going to have to do is start dealing with some of the optional content, because there's really not much left in the main game.